Hello, hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a full, in-depth, very thorough relationship love reading for you. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Adi. I will be your tarot reader today. Let's jump right into it because I'm going to be honest, Aries, this is going to be quite lengthy. Let me give it a good shuffle. You are like the 8th sign that I'm doing today, or the 9th sign I'm doing. So let's give it a good couple shuffles. So what we're going to do is start this reading off by looking and doing a quick energy check on you and your person in mind, okay? We would just really want to check where you guys are individually when it comes to love. Like, so what are your desires? What is your wants and needs when we're talking about love? Okay, Aries? Not even what you want to transpire between you and them, just what you need, what you desire, what you want out of love, okay? And we're gonna do the same thing with your person, just to see if you guys are in alignment with each other, because sometimes you can get into relationships, you can get into relationships or start talking to somebody, and then you guys quickly, or not so quickly, realize that you guys want separate things and you guys are not in alignment and never going to be in alignment because you guys want different things when it comes to love. Okay, this one does not want to go in. So, all right, we have the Wheel. Okay, so what I'm hearing is chance, like taking a chance, taking a risk, and also destiny. Those are the two things that are coming out. So there's this energy. Let me get the other card out. High Priestess. So both, wow. Oh, some of you guys are with your soulmates. You have met your soulmate, I'm hearing. Or you know of your soulmate. Like you've been in this relationship with this person. Some of you are separated because there's many different things that I'm seeing here. So this is going to be different for a lot of Aries, okay? But you guys really want your counterpart. You're trying to use your intuition here with the High Priestess to really navigate when to approach them. Some of you guys are at a distance with your soulmate. But that's ultimately what you're trying to find and want in love, is that you want that union, you want that partnership that's going to kind of like complete you. And I'll say it here, and I said it somewhere else in another sign, where like I have a different philosophy when it comes to soulmates. And so I'm hearing that you feel like this person is going to complete you in some way. So a lot of the shadow is already coming up. So I have a different philosophy when it comes to soulmates. I don't really believe that soulmates complete you. I believe that you complete yourself, that the soulmate or the twin flame, because sometimes that term is kind of interchangeable. So, you know, you are your twin flame, right? When you're male or when you're masculine, divine masculine and divine feminine energies are aligned, then that's when these really good feeling, juicy contracts come into play, where you can live out a long period of time, or, you know, to the grave with these types of people, right? They're for the long run. So I see that that's what you're really wanting. That's what you're really wanting out of love. And there's this energy of like taking a chance, taking a risk. A lot of you guys have gotten yourself into situations that you feel like you've kind of like lost an opportunity, or you took a risk going on another path, and now you're trying to correct that path or correct your timeline. And what I'm seeing is like jumping on to to a different timeline where your destiny lies. That's the kind of feeling. I don't know if that's true, but that's kind of like the feel of like choosing a different path here, opening up another cycle, you know, going into like, they're showing me like really meta things. So like going through a portal to a different world, another cycle, you know, creating a new cycle. Some of you guys, this is a brand new cycle, but it feels like you're taking a risk. It's already like things are coming up. A lot of it is like you're ready to take a risk because if something feels right. So you ultimately want a deep soul connection, right? With the High Priestess and the Four of Wands here. This is a union that is connected, like psychically connected, psychically linked together. It's something that you just feel and you know that this is your person. You want marriage, but you want it to be with that person that feels right. A lot of you feel like you found that person. A lot of you feel that you have it and you're just kind of using your intuition to really guide you. There's not a lot of emphasis on, like, you're not really clear on what you want in a person. I'm seeing that. But it's like almost like you need to feel it, or like you have felt it. And so you kind of know who this person is. Okay. So I feel like when it comes to you in love, you're looking for that person that you can have a soul bond with. And ultimately something that feels stable. And you just want something new, and it's almost like you're taking a chance. You're ready to take a chance. You're ready to take a leap. You're ready to change things. You're ready to correct things, okay? All right, a lot of different energies for you, Aries, okay? So let's see where your person's at. What do they want in love? What do they need in love? Okay, Hanged Man energy and the Alien, which is the Hermit, okay? All right, so you guys are the ones that are getting 3 cards. Ooh. Okay, so we also have the Fool energy for your person. And that is like, it's showing to me a lot of you guys, whoever you're in a relationship with, wants to put this on pause. Whoever you're interacting with, it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, they want to put this on pause and they kind of want to do things solo. We'll see why. But when they're looking for love, it's almost like they need to kind of seek inner guidance on love right now. They're not completely sure. They have to go into meditation. They have to, like, you know, be illuminated. These 2 cards with the Hanged Man, this often depicts, you know, being in suspension right now. They're putting love on pause. They're putting love on pause right now because there's something that they need to get clear on. They're asking the heavens, right? Both of this is like heaven, kind of spacey, you know, the Hermit is kind of like going off and isolating yourself from, you know, in this reading would be isolating you from things that trigger love feelings. Okay, so they don't want to be triggered right now concerning love. And with this Fool card, it's almost like they want a new beginning, but it doesn't really require, I was gonna say require, but it's not a new beginning in love. It's kind of like a new beginning with self. So there is this energy of like trying to figure out self right now. So I would definitely feel like you and your person, you're not on the same page, whoever you're interacting with. This is growth. This is kind of like wanting to healthy. This is like, I need to heal from whatever I was dealing with. I need to reflect. I'm going into the darkness. This is more like out in the open kind of energy. And this is like going inward. So introvert, extrovert. Okay. I'm hearing like they don't want to be bothered with being triggered by the feelings that love or that connection has been bringing to them. And I don't think we'll see. We're going to look more deeply into the relationship right now, Aries, because I feel like there's more to the story here of why they're feeling that way. So let's see. But for the most part, I don't think you and your person are really seeing eye to eye. You're not on the same page and want the same things right now. There goes the Fool. So we're going to look into the surface energy, things that are out in the open, okay? Out in the open, things that are aware, that you guys are both aware of. We have the Fool, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Ooh. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. It's like almost like somebody has been looking elsewhere. Somebody has been looking elsewhere in this connection with the Three of Pentacles. Ultimately, hold on. I feel like this one I'm going to need clarifying cards, especially for the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why. They're wanting... It's almost like there's distractions. They're trying to distract themselves, and they're literally putting someone on pause. They're kind of letting go of something here. That's your person's energy. That's their person's energy. Bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Swords. Yeah, they've been really in their head right now. There's that Wheel of Fortune. They're throwing themselves into work. They're throwing themselves into work to distract themselves from this Two of Cups energy. So ultimately, you are somebody that this is what that Queen of Pentacles is. I was really feeling like they do want to nurture. They do want to nurture this connection. It's something that they do see that they could invest in. But there's this energy of wanting to go inward with the Hermit card. Their mind is in chaos concerning this connection. It's almost like there was some type of growth here. I'm reading this as past energy. There was some type of growth going on here, but there's this energy of waiting. And it's not the same energy of like putting someone on pause and being in suspension. It's almost like they've been waiting in this connection. They've been waiting around for growth, and they haven't seen any growth. It's almost like they've been investing a lot of energy, and it's almost like somebody is not seeing it. Somebody feels alone, and I feel like that's you. You have a desire, or they have a desire to be alone right now, but it's also this feeling of feeling alone in the connection. Oh my God. There's like a gnat. Okay. There's a gnat. There's an annoyance in this connection. There's an annoying energy also. Your person is highly annoyed by you. They're kind of fed up, is what I'm hearing. They're really fed up with your energy, Aries. They're really fed up with your energy. There's like this annoying kind of thing in the room in your guys' connection that nobody is speaking about. Instead, they're kind of holding it in. And it's like, it's literally very exhausting because this is not their responsibility. That's what they feel. It's not their responsibility to tend to this relationship alone. Ultimately, that's how they feel. They feel like there's this energy of feeling alone. And I've been meaning to say this. I literally need to like really come up, like, I'm not trying to be big on intros anymore with these videos, but I literally need to like always remember that, to tell you guys that this energy can be reversed. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Apply it where the energy lies, or how it applies. Okay, just apply it how it fits, and just know that this could be your energy. This, what I'm saying, it could be yours, it could be theirs, okay? But I'm just gonna flow. So there's this annoying kind of energy because they feel like you're putting a lot of responsibility on them. They're, and it's kind of making them feel like maybe they're not making the right choices. They're not making the right choices. They don't really know what to do concerning this connection. Ultimately, they did see it at one time that it was something that was really in the very beginning. It's almost like there's this hypnosis going on with this Fool card. There's something going on. In the beginning, it's almost like they felt kind of hypnotized by you. And they're saying brain control or mind control. And I'm not seeing it as like that serious, but I'm just saying like they feel kind of like they had this different perspective of you, like this false perspective of you, Aries. Or you, of course, this could be your energy, but somebody has a false perspective, or they had a false perspective when they first started this connection, which made them go full-fledged from the Fool to a Queen of Pentacles, really nurturing, giving it them all, really seeing a life with you and trying to kind of build something with you, but there was no results happening. They were putting so much energy. I was going to say Five of Pentacles. There's a lack of energy, right? A lack of physical effort. a lack of physical energy. It's not even emotion. It's like almost like there's no cups here. So there is this energy of they feel the emotion, but because I'm really seeing this as like all the issues, but nobody is really speaking about it, you know? No one's speaking about it. I'm just feeling like I just want to keep saying that. And so I feel like at this time, one of the big things that they're kind of highlighting here, Aries, is that you or your person is kind of looking elsewhere because somebody is extremely kind of fed up or uninterested about this, because they feel like they've kind of wasted their time and their energy and their thoughts, and they have this perspective. Let me pull the shadow, okay? Let me go ahead and pull the shadow. We want to really tap into the energy of what is currently underneath the surface of this connection. What's their insecurities? 9 of Swords coming out. They're really in their head at night about wondering why this is taking so long, or what this means. And it's like, you know, your person had the Alien, which is the Hermit card, right? So this person, and we have the Hermit energy as well here showing up. So this is something that they're very aware of, that they need to kind of pull away and begin to gain understanding of what's going on here, because they ultimately really, really want this Ace of Cups with you, which is emotional fulfillment, a union, you know, 2 cups becoming 1. You know, it's the epiphany that they want to have something deep with you. They want to have this connection, but there's a lot of things that they have to consider. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. This energy is very strong. It's almost like they feel like regret, you know, they're feeling very regretful that they put a lot of energy into this connection. There is the Ace of Swords, that epiphany energy of like waking up to reality, you know, the reality of things, you know, and it's like almost like, you know, the Queen of Pentacles really means to me a person that tries to build their life as a reflection as themselves. And so they really saw that with you. They saw that you guys could really create a life together. And this energy is very strong, and it's almost like they feel like maybe they have, I want to say misled themselves. They really feel like they kind of led themselves on. It's not even you leading them on. They feel like they ran away with this vision of success. They ran away with their mind. Like they got really wrapped up in the idea of you guys. You know, and it's not transpiring. Somebody is left waiting, and really now they're just like, okay, well, while I'm waiting, I'll look over here. Maybe I should expand my options, but really this connection is pulling them deeper. It's pulling them deeper to reflect on how they really want to move forward. This is the World card. This is the new chapter. And right underneath that, we have the Death card. And underneath that, we have the King of Cups. So somebody is definitely, here's our water. We do have water underneath, though, the surface. Our Ace of Cups. So somebody feels a lot of emotions, a lot of anger, I'm hearing. Did I get it? A lot of annoyance, you know, in this connection. And somebody's suppressing it. You know, your person is suppressing it. You're suppressing a lot of emotions that I'm hearing that could be disappointing. You're either disappointed in yourself, or you're disappointing on how you reacted to things, or you're disappointed to how you've been participating in this collaboration. And I feel like there is this emphasis on like, hey, we're collaborating here. Why does it feel like I'm only doing the work here? You know, the 3 of Pentacles is a card of collaboration and working together and building something. This person potentially really saw potential in having the 10 of Pentacles with you, which is having the home, the house, you know, the car, the kids, having that ideal physical relationship. So they really see you as someone that they're really physically attracted to. They see you as a person that is like a counterpart. You know, this Queen is alone. There's no King of Pentacles here. We have the King of Cups, but he's suppressing his emotions. So there's this energy of like wanting to build this Knight, I was gonna say Knight of Pentacles. You're hella slow. Things are moving really slow to the point where they're just not seeing any kind of, they're not seeing anything. There's distractions. in this connection. A lot of people that is watching this, the Aries, they're saying, is distracted by a lot of things. They can't keep focused on this connection. And maybe we need to go deeper into that, but that would be not a love reading. So this is triggering up a lot of things that you need to change personally, is what I'm feeling. And they saw you as a person that they could build something with, you know, like, and they haven't really saw someone like that, you know, this person has done a lot of work on themselves. You know, they have done a lot of work. They have changed and transformed their life. And they're ready to take this relationship to the next level, whatever that is. Maybe you guys are on level 2. You know, you don't got to be on level 10, but they feel like you guys are not moving here. There's a lot of waiting on this person. There's a lot of like, you know, putting energy into it and then being let down because there's nothing. The person didn't show up to water, you know, like it was their turn to water. I'm seeing this as a garden because of course the 7 of Pentacles depicts, in the original depiction, it depicts a person tending to a garden, you know, waiting for a plant to grow. So it's like, there's this collaboration, but again, this person is not even speaking about how they feel, how this makes them feel. You're not speaking on your fears. You're not speaking on your insecurities. You know, I think you feel like you could fail this person. You want to be the very best. There is this energy of wanting to spiritually evolve and to become better, emotionally, mentally, physically for this person. But they already see you as somebody that is like worth their attention. But then now they're just feeling like, wow, they're not worth nothing. And I'm sorry to say that, Aries, but you could be feeling this about them. Okay. It's going to be different for everybody. The energy can definitely be vice versa, but this is just what I'm hearing. This person is ready to kind of, they're ready for the next level. But I feel like this person, in this pile, I feel like a lot of impatience with the readings this month. And I feel like this pile, this person has a reason. They're not like impatient, you know? And if this is you, you have a reason to feel upset and confused and wanting to look elsewhere because you literally have been waiting for this person, you know? Your person has been waiting for you. You have been waiting. They want me to pull one more card. Oh, they want me to pay two cards, double energy, and 7 of Pentacles. There's somebody, okay, hold on. You're making somebody wait. You're making this person wait, or they're making you wait. You know, it's almost like you don't know what to do. There's this devil energy. This is toxic traits coming up. Feeling, there could be addictions. I'm hearing sex addictions. I'm also hearing alcohol. So some of you Aries you could be dealing with people with like strong addictions that are, you know, that are distractions, that ultimately are like distractions from the connection evolving, you know. And there's a lot of sex coming off of this devil here. So this person can definitely be very sexually driven, to the point that they can't really focus on, I'm hearing commitment. They can't focus on really putting they're exerting their energy in different ways that really pull energy from the relationship, whether that's, you know, looking at other people. I'm seeing porn. I'm seeing like cheating. You know, the 7 of Swords isn't here, but there's this energy of just like, you know, if this is a man that you're looking into, then this person should really just practice semen retention. Like, it's not even about this connection. It's also just about their career, you know, or a lot of you, it is about this connection. A lot of you, it's about finances and, you know, just making this relationship a priority, you know. And if this is a man that's watching this, I feel like you should be practicing semen retention, you know? There's definitely a masculine energy that's unfocused and unable to put in the work. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to get into our lyrics cards, but hold on, Aries. Okay, sorry, Aries. Okay, so I got these lyric cards. I made these lyric cards. They're lyrics from Willow Smith song. It's a new thing that I'm trying out. So let's see about these messages for you and your person. So we have, I broke my word and you were bound to see it. So yeah, this person's a little bit disappointed because you promised something to them, you know, even if it was unspoken. You made this person believe that they could have the Ten of Pentacles with you, that you were worth investing in, and they're just a little bit disappointed, or that you feel that way, you know. It's very vice versa for this reading. But this person, they're like, you know, you were like, they feel like they broke their word, or you feel like you broke their word, and you're just like, there was no way around it. Your actions have been just showing it, you know, like you haven't been participating in this connection. They haven't been participating in this connection, and they were just bound to see that you weren't really down for them, that this was something that was maybe sexually driven. They might have been very sexually attracted to you. You might have been very sexually attracted to them, and it just kind of sprung this into motion, and now somebody is just a little bit freaking out inside. But I wouldn't say that there's a lot of sadness here. There's just a lot of disappointment. I think they've been putting up with this for a while. You've been putting up with this for a while. There's not a lot of like, there's anger, you know, maybe they haven't reached that moment of sadness right now, and it's just coming out as anger. You know, it's coming out as like, well, I'm just going to focus on me, you know, they're kind of like avoiding those emotions of sadness. They're suppressing it. We also have the moon is bright, the streets are dark, the kids are howling. So there's this energy of really shifting the energy, okay? They're really focused on shifting and transforming, okay? They want to transform themselves. I'm hearing petty, like there might be trying to transform themselves for just to kind of like flex on you, you know, but there is this energy that's what's inspiring them to change. They're going into like a moon energy, okay, going into like shadow coming up to the surface if they haven't felt it already. Right now I feel like they're kind of avoiding it. They're kind of avoiding those negative feelings that could really help them express, like they're avoiding energy, you know. They don't want to be triggered by you anymore, like in the beginning, right? They were really prominent about saying that this person didn't want to be triggered. They don't want to have good feelings about you. They don't want to even acknowledge the bad feelings that they have about you. Like being angry is okay if they can sit there and blame you, but also this person should be blaming themselves. That, you know, you guys are kind of both at fault, because there's this energy of letting someone kind of take over, or allowing them to have access to them without even truly knowing this person. It's almost like you guys were thrown into a room. I'm seeing two people just like thrown into a boat, and now you gotta do this. But you guys actually had a choice. You didn't choose to think. And now I feel like they're in this tough pickle with you, where now they're like, you know, they're not really trying to blame themselves, but they did have a choice. I don't know why I cry, I lie, but I just feel my way through life. So they literally feel like they're feeling their way through the dark with you, or you feel that way about your person. I don't know why I cry. It's almost like they don't even understand why they are crying, you know, over this, you know, or I just feel like when they do get into those emotions, it's almost like, okay, this might be a little bit tough, but for some of you Aries, or this is, you know, some of your people are looking at you, or you're looking at them as though like, I'm sorry to say, but you're a complete loser. And or you could be feeling that way about your person. And so when they feel like these sad emotions come up, they kind of suppress them, like, I don't even know why I feel like this about this person, you know? It was all a lie. You know, nothing was real. They kind of really they shift their emotions into anger, you know, and blaming, and they blame themselves, but they're also just, I don't know, they blame you a lot, okay? Let's see what else comes out for you guys. Vibrations rising, so the molecules porous. I can see this, I can see straight through the trees with the touch of my hands. So there's this energy of like, just being able to see this exactly for what it is. Yeah, there's this feeling of like being able to feel somebody's vibe, like sitting in a room with somebody that obviously isn't happy, that is sad, you know, and they see you or you see them. You see exactly what they feel. You know, they see exactly how you feel. You're not really about this, or they're not really about this. It's like, you know, even when you guys touch, they're like, they see it and they feel it even more. You know, it's this, I see you, I do. So they're really seeing you for how you are, or you're seeing your person for the way they are. You know, there's this energy of just being able to see this for exactly what it is. And so they really don't want to be bothered with the emotions. Take me with you. There's this energy of codependency in this connection. There's this energy of like not wanting to walk away, but knowing that they have to, because again, there's this big, I was going to say big elephant, but there's this gnat, right? There's a little gnat flying around this reading, and it's still here somewhere. I don't think I've killed it yet, but there's this energy of like, just not speaking about it, you know, not speaking about the annoying energy, you know. They don't want to leave, but there's this energy of feeling like they have to, or that you have to kind of disconnect from this. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do all those. There's this energy of needing to like bounce and just, you know, move on and start reverting the energy back onto themselves and beginning transforming themselves. Some things don't work, some things are bound to be. So they're kind of seeing this as like, oh, I thought we were bound to be, but sometimes things don't work. It is what it is. I know what it is. Like I could see it, you know. I do not know. So there is this energy of like not understanding, because it felt so good. Felt like it was going to be the best thing, you know, and it just isn't. And they don't know why. They put so much energy. They're the Queen of Pentacles, you know what I mean? And this is a figure that really puts their all into, especially the physical realm that they want to create, you know. So they just don't really understand why. They're like you Aries, you're a fucking badass, you know what I mean? Like you have it all together. You put your all into this relationship and you just don't know why this is not working out. Okay. I left my consciousness in the 6th dimension. So there is this like, you know, there is this distraction here, you know, and they're really showing me this sex addiction, porn energy. They're showing me like talking to other people, either like over the internet or through text or at work or something like that. And it's like their mind, either your mind or your mind, is very much on a space that's not focused on this connection. And it's almost like your consciousness is left there. And then when you guys are together, it just, they know, they feel it, you feel it. And it's like nobody's talking about it. And yeah, it's like you're not conscious to this, you're not here in this connection, or they're not here. Me and the mother are singing the universal song. So there's this energy of that they're praying, you know, this is something that is really hurting this person or hurting you. They're really wanting, like, that's totally the hermit energy. The hermit isolates themselves. They connect with their higher self. They're not connecting with anybody else. They don't even want to talk to their friends about this. I'm hearing that they feel like they feel very stupid. And they don't even want to talk to anybody. They feel like nobody can help them about this decision right now. It's only, the only person that can give them advice is God, you know? Wow. We're going to slow it down now. Yeah, they're slowing down. They're slowing down. This connection is slowing down. They're slowing down. They're not going fast anymore. They're not going to be putting energy into this anymore. Grab your neighbor's hand and get comfortable. So there's this energy again of codependency. Like they might feel very comfortable with you. They might they've gotten used to your behavior, you know, and they're just like, I don't think this connection is going to end. It's not going to end over the next 30 days, over the next couple of weeks. This is something, you know, I see people not really talking about what's wrong here. And they're definitely going to be pulling away from this connection, or you're pulling away from this connection. So they're just kind of staying in their comfort. You guys are staying comfortable with each other, even though you know you're not meant to be together. Wow. I know you've been cutting ties. You've been telling lies. Oh my goodness. So yeah, somebody's been lying in this connection, and you guys both know it. Like somebody's been cutting ties, you know, you've been cutting the tie with them, and they want to cut ties with you. They already feel like you've cut off your tie from them. You know, Aries, or you feel that way. You feel that this person has already cut you off. You know, they feel very cut off from you, and they really do see you as someone that lies. Somebody's lying here, because that's the second time we're seeing that. It says, I don't know why I cry, I lie, but I just feel my way through life. So that might be something, that might be your energy where you feel like you have to lie and just feel your way through this situation that you're in. But you're definitely realizing that this isn't the person for you, Aries. Either way, whether you're the person that's lying and, you know, not really present to the connection, or you're the other person, they, oh my God, I need to take a drink of water. Excuse me. Okay. Either way, you know that this person is not meant for you. There's a lot of, I don't know why I'm putting the cards away. Wow. I like keeping the cards out. Okay. Wow. They want me to put it away. Wow. I read into everything, you guys. Yeah, either way, you know that this person is not meant for you, Aries. Okay, I'm so sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but we're going to get into our charms. We're not done. Okay, we're going to get more messages, and they want me to pull a card from this deck before I do. They want just a singled energy out on the table before I do the charms. Transformation. Wow. This relationship is transforming you. It was meant to transform you. Your energy is met somewhere else. Either way, however it goes, Aries, your energy is meant to be somewhere else. This connection was really meant to pull you up to the surface, to change. Okay, so this is awesome. This doesn't have to, I mean, I think you're kind of seeing it for however it is. I mean, you're seeing it for what it is, however which way it goes, you know, and I think ultimately you're choosing, if you know, ultimately, what is going on with my mirror? Sorry. Like ultimately you are, your needs are valid. So maybe you're not speaking on what you truly want, but how you're feeling is valid. If you're not feeling happy and you're still the person that is, you know, pulling away from the connection and, you know, I think this is something to really reflect on. Okay, so let me read this. This is the energy of transformation supports our ability to gracefully flow through times of transition, allowing the old to make room for the new. Okay, so wow, let's get into our charms. Okay, sorry, Aries. My card ran out. I had to switch my card. My card ran out of data space, so I had to switch it. Okay, so yeah, they're making it all they've made it all about you, and now they're choosing themselves with this record here. It's kind of been on repeat. They've been kind of cycling the same behaviors, and now Aries, the energy that I'm feeling is that somebody's going to start making it about them, or they've already made it about them, because that's how they feel about you, or that's how you feel about them. Is like, it's not really about you here. It's really about them, and you know, there's this sense of putting all this energy and kind of forgetting about self. Okay, we have the porcupine here. Let me bring it down a little bit closer so you guys can see. We have the porcupine here. And so this is, you know, the porcupine is symbolic for protection. It's also very psychic energy as well. So they could be trying to just, they could be trying to protect themselves psychically, like energy-wise, and just not really vibe with your energy anymore. Or you're just like, you're not willing to vibe with theirs anymore. And this person is kind of like putting up their defense mechanisms, putting up their boundaries to kind of protect themselves. They're really focused on now protecting them and their future. Okay, we have the book of, I was gonna say the book of worm. What? I don't know if that's gonna resonate, but take it as it, you know, the book of worm. I don't know. I'm gonna literally Google that. I don't know why I said that, but this says bookworm on it. What I'm feeling is like they're really thinking about the next chapter in their life, you know? You're really thinking about the next chapter in your life, and there's big emphasis on that. The book is right in the middle of all these pens, all of the emotions, all of the thoughts, you know? I really see you, Aries, moving more in a direction of love. In the beginning of this reading, I feel that you've kind of have this, a lot of you Aries kind of know who your soulmate is. And I think you're kind of figuring out, like, you know, through this whole process of life that this person is not it. And now you know who that soulmate is. And now you're going to really take more steps of love, of like doing what's right for you at the moment, and also just moving towards maybe that person, or towards, you know, seeking love, you know, because it's not here. That's what I keep hearing. It's not where you are. And you really want to move towards that person. You really want to move more in a loving way, you know, and this just does not inspire you anymore. This connection is not inspiring you. We also have the iceberg here. We've all seen Titanic, right? We've all seen Titanic. We know what's going to happen if you're not paying attention to your surroundings, if you're not paying attention to the things that lie underneath. I'm hearing secrets. So there could be secrets coming up to the surface, and it, you know, what happens to the Titanic when they weren't paying attention to like everything that was going on under the surface. They crashed and they sunk, and a lot of people lost their lives. So that's, I feel like with the iceberg, there's this risk, you know, there's this risk I'm hearing, and I feel like if it's not in the next 30 days, you're definitely looking for an exit. You're definitely looking for a way to get out of this situation, because it's a little bit tough, and you know that if you stay in it, you're going to crash and you're going to sink. Okay. Aries, we also have, I cannot live without my soul. And so there's this energy of like your consciousness being somewhere else, your consciousness being drawn to somewhere else. And so you're kind of realizing there's this window, right? You're looking in on somebody, or you're looking in on a different life, a different timeline that you want for yourself. And you know that you cannot live here anymore. You feel like you can't live where you are. And, you can't live without that. Like in the beginning of this reading, I really felt like you want somebody that's going to complete you. And with this window, I feel like you're looking for an opportunity to kind of like exit. But I'm hearing Aries, use the door when you exit. Don't sneak out the window. Okay. Use the door. Okay, Aries, I don't know why, but they're saying that. And so you might be trying to find an opportunity to kind of, you know, jump on a different timeline, because that's where your soul is gravitating towards. But definitely you can go and gravitate towards where you're being pulled towards, right? But don't creep out the window, Aries. Use the door. And it's like I'm sitting this over here, you know, off away from all of this. So this is something that you feel like you're going to do in the future. There's a distance before making that decision. Before you creep out the window, or please walk out the door. We have this cloud. So there's this energy of like dream, and just daydreaming, or actual, you know, your dreams being relevant over the next 30 days. So really pay attention to your dreams. You might be dreaming about somebody. Yeah, they might be dreaming about you. Your dreams could be telling you how to transform. You know, we can really collect a lot of messaging through dreams. So definitely pay attention to your dreams over the next 30 days or a couple weeks, 2 months or so. We have this ghost here, and it says overthink everything. So I feel like there is this anxiety, right? We had the 9 of Swords, and anxiety is that ghost that haunts you constantly. You know, it is a ghost. You know, so there's this energy of like kind of overthinking this situation, and maybe causing you not to move, causing you not to make action. I don't really see that for a lot of you. I think a lot of people in this connection is going to make movement forward, but there's this energy for some of you Aries that you feel reluctant, you feel hesitant to really move forward. Okay, they're like, I'm keep going like this, like there's this anxious kind of feeling. You're really anxious about how this is going to transpire. So definitely take your mental health into consideration, and, you know, be mindful with yourself. Take time to self, you know, yeah, go be a hermit, go within, and, you know, do some breathing exercises, do some yoga, do some, whatever you do to like really collect peace, sing, create art, you know. It doesn't always have to be a silent meditation. Meditation is, can be anything that pulls you into the present moment. Okay. So just think, you know, there's this energy of like pulling your consciousness out of that 4D realm where thoughts are just swarming, right? So really just try to pull yourself into the present moment. What else? Okay, we have this bitch spray here. We have this bitch spray. So I feel like I'm seeing this 2 ways. A masculine energy and a feminine energy. Somebody thinks you're a little bitch. Aries. Or you think somebody is a little bitch. Like, you know, a little bitch. You know, when you call a little bitch, you know what that energy is, right? It's kind of like a demasculate, like to demasculate somebody, you know? So, there's also this energy that's more like masculine, like calling you a bitch because you're too vocal about your feelings. So there's that energy. I feel like there might be some arguments. You know, there might be some arguments over the next 30, 60 days. I'm really feeling like this is going to surpass a month, this type of energy. So there is chances for arguments. So just keep in mind to just kind of like, be mindful with yourself. You don't have to engage in things that are only gonna, push you away from yourself, push you away from transforming, yourself. So we also have this this bike, all right? So this is a vehicle. This is a movement vehicle that will give you great distance. So that's what they're kind of highlighting to me, is like you need to really get away from this situation that you're in, or you want to, or somebody wants to. And so I really feel like you're going to be making moves to kind of like navigate somewhere else, maybe even locally, like local navigation, like either moving out or just spending some time away. I really see that for you, Aries. Did I do this love? Yeah, I think I did. I think I spoke about love. Let me see if I get any other information from this. Yeah, you're just going to make more moves towards that loving energy. You're going to try. I think it's going to be kind of like a frustrating time over the next 30 days, couple weeks. Okay. It's a general reading, so just take it how it applies. We're going to do some words now. I got my bag of words. Oh, they're already falling out. Okay. Oh, they're just like falling out. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do. Let's see what we got. We got top. You can see that. Let's push that up. Or decisive energy. We have go. Vibrant. Quick. I'm hearing in and out, quick. Sit. We have the letter D. So that could be in their name, an initial. We have taste. We have around and around and around and around, like a record player. You guys have been cycling energy. This is a tough cycle for you to break. Whether it's behavioral or a person, yeah. You guys are cycling around and around and around. We have during. Quite a lot here. Her. So there's some of you guys are really thinking about her. You're not thinking about them. You're thinking about her. Wanting to correct things with her. Oh my God. Okay, we have taste, vibrant, and what's this last one? Will. So there's this emphasis on having, dang, my hand is kind of like, I was itching and now it's like red. There's this emphasis on having the willpower to do this. Like I heard little bitch. I feel like some of you Aries need the willpower to kind of choose yourself. Choose love, choose what you truly want, choose what makes you feel vibrant. A lot of you guys really deny yourself of happiness and that vibrant energy, and that would, I would have to go deeper on why you guys do that, but you deserve to be happy, you deserve love, Aries, okay? So if any past traumas are surfacing, go deep and explore that, it's only going to benefit you. We have taste. So there's this energy of wanting to taste somebody, wanting to taste that reference. I don't think that's a sexual reference though. Okay? I don't think that's a sexual reference. I just feel like you've been wanting to taste something. Maybe you want a different taste of life. But you also, there's this, emphasis on it being with somebody else. And so there's this, there's this energy of wanting to taste. I'm just also wanting to taste her. There's this energy of wanting to taste somebody, but not in a sexual way. I think there's this, I'm seeing food. I don't think it's a sexual thing, but I just feel like you kind of view this person, and I'm seeing those Aries that are kind of looking outside of the relationship and looking in on this other person, that involves a different pathway, a different timeline for you. And so I feel like there's this like you're looking at her and it's like, wow, I've never, like almost like it's like a foreign food, and you're like, you want to taste that, you want to see what that would be like, you know. That's really interesting. That was like really good energy that I was feeling right now. This reading was kind of like, you know, it was a I don't want to say like it was bad, but I just feel like it wasn't good feelings, most of it, but that was a good feeling that I was feeling. It was very like curious energy, and like a pull towards something that you normally wouldn't go towards. So we have go. So there's this energy of leaving, right? Sit. There's also an energy of sitting. So some of you guys are going to be leaving. Some of you guys are going to be staying in the same place that you are. But there's this decisive energy with or. So there's a choice between two different timelines, two different things that you're considering here. We have during. I'll come back to that. I feel like quick. There's this quick energy of needing to leave, needing to figure out things. So just calm down, okay? Some of you guys are going to make a quick exit, yeah. But you don't have to figure out everything right now. If you're the Aries that are like kind of dealing with a lot of anxiety and like you're in that Nine of Swords energy, like you can sit down, you can have a seat, and you can figure it out eventually, okay? We also have top. So there's this energy of wanting to reach the top or get on top of things. Okay, so I feel like over the next 30 days, over the next couple of weeks, you guys are going to be kind of putting yourself on top, putting your love on top. That's a song by Beyonce. So it's like choosing yourself, or you're finally choosing someone that is like love. You know, you're finally putting your love first. You're finally putting somebody else's love first in this connection or out of this connection. I really see some type of third party energy here with you guys. I feel like there's this energy of the past that is really present in this reading, where you are thinking of the past. This person is thinking of the past. There's a person of the past that you're thinking of. Like you're thinking about how things were, how they used to be. You know, there's this energy of thinking of something of the past that's going to be very present over the next 30 days or a couple weeks. We have during. So I feel like this energy is like during all of this, I think it's important to stay focused on the goal. Okay, there's this energy of staying focused. It's really hard to transform your life, you know, from a place where there's a lot of confusion, and a lot of like distractions. It's hard. So during all of this, I want to call it a mess, because I feel like there is this energy of feeling like you guys were not aware when you got into this connection. Somebody wasn't completely aware. You guys both could have been not aware of what you were doing. And so there's a lot of mess going on. And so I feel like during all of this, that's going to happen over the next 30 days. I feel like it's important for you to stay focused on transformation, because that's something that you really you're seeking that. Your person is seeking that. So I feel like during this, it's going to be hard to stay focused. You know, I was really feeling a lot of distractions during the reading. So definitely stay focused. And it's like they want me to put away everything before I do the pendulum reading. So really just stay focused this month, Aries, okay? So weird. They want you to be so focused, and they want me to put away all this energy for you, Aries, before we move on to the next thing. So what we're going to do here, they want me to sit the stones on here. We're going to do a pendulum reading right now, okay? I usually sit it on the oracle card. Before we do that, we're going to pull an oracle card for you to meditate on. Okay. Star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So yeah, there is this sense of that your ancestors are they're helping you definitely during this time. So definitely pull away from society and go deeper into self and kind of seek that wisdom from your ancestors, your cosmic ancestors. And okay, they're telling me to tell you, you know, you don't only have blood relative ancestors, you know, we have lived many lives. We are currently living many different experiences. Your higher self, you're focused in this life right now, Aries, but your higher self is expanded in all directions, having several experiences, okay? Infinite, really, experiences, okay? And so you have more than just your blood relative. So I feel like this is an emphasis on like calling more of those guides, those ancestors that you might not be consciously know of right now. So like you have a lot of ancestry, you know, that's even outside of this realm, in other dimensions. So definitely know that you're not alone during this time, okay? And that you do have a lot of support, okay? A lot. We also have hidden secrets. So yeah, allow the secrets to come out to the surface. You're gonna feel better living in a place of truth, okay? So let's go ahead and get into our pendulum question. So this is how it's gonna work. I have 3 minerals here for you to choose from. You can zone in on a stone that is calling you, that you resonate with, to hear your personalized question, or you can ask 3 questions as I move along. But I'm gonna go ahead and start. You can always pause the video to see, you know, to give yourself time to see what you connect with. But I'm gonna start here with this white stone first. Okay, so go ahead and bring your question up to the surface. Okay, we got a yes, Aries. The first question is a yes, okay? Aries number 1. Now I'm gonna go on to this blue stone right here, okay? Go ahead and bring your question up to the surface, and Spirit, let us know the answer. Okay, we're getting a yes. We're getting a yes for this blue Aries number 2. And then the last question, the red mineral here. Go ahead and bring your question to the surface. Okay, I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no for Aries number 3. Okay, Aries, so that is your reading. Let me know, Aries. Okay, you gotta let me know down below if you're gonna sneak out the window or if you're gonna use the front door. Okay, let me know down below. Maybe you got to, maybe you have to, maybe you feel that's the only way you can exit. But I hope you guys use the front door, but let me know, okay, Aries, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. You know, Aries, I really think that they wanted me to clear the slate here with all of the energy, and they really want you to focus on this transformation, okay? I think that's why they wanted me to clear all the cards. Usually I like to have all the cards while I do the charms, so I can vibe, but they really just want me to vibe with transformation. So let's get more information, advice on this connection from our charms. Oh, you guys got a lot? Okay, we got some. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we have, let's talk about this first. Okay, so we have this energy, the TP, toilet paper roll, that says who gives a shit on it. And so somebody in this connection feels like nobody gives a shit. Like either you don't give a shit or they don't. And so again, they're just going to really not give a shit anymore. That's really what I'm feeling. I'm feeling even just like this, they're like, well, shit, you know, that's how it goes, you know, this person doesn't give a shit. Who doesn't give a shit? You know, that's how they're kind of feeling, you know. And so they're just kind of really somebody's directing their energy into just like transforming the situation that doesn't really concern both of you guys. It doesn't end with you guys, I'm hearing. We also have this little record player, and I'm just seeing the record being like skipped. It's like repeating over and over. And on the record, it says all about you, right? And so I feel like